At Trophy Taker, we build arrow rests that are designed for today's performance bows. The SmackDown Pro arrow rest is faster and it's easier to install because it's limb driven. The biggest problem we find with arrow rests is if they're not properly installed and timed, then they don't function properly. They either don't get down in time or they get down too quick and they bounce back. With a limb driven arrow rest like the SmackDown Pro, the arrow rest gets out of the way every time for perfect arrow clearance. It's faster to install and maintain because you don't have to use a bow press and you don't have to mess with the cables. With the SmackDown Pro Click, you can make precise windage and elevation adjustments with the simple turn of a knob. Additional features of the Trophy Taker arrow rests include our containment ring featuring noise dampening technology, which keeps you from spooking game, as well as full metal construction, windage and elevation. The SmackDown Pro is rugged, it's dependable, and we back it with a lifetime warranty, whether you're on the target range or on that hunt of a lifetime.
I got a saying in life that tough times never last, but tough people do. It's that toughness that's going to get you through the hard times and help you to succeed. And I believe that about my equipment. Trophy Taker are tough products that are going to make it through the worst conditions. The limb-driven rest offer guaranteed arrow clearance that result in the trophy of a lifetime. Trophy Taker has always come through for me.
In this review, we are taking a look at new Archery products Apache drop-away rest. This is a new rest for 2010. The Apache is a full containment rest with arms that come up on both sides to enclose the arrow. This rest works on the principle as the bow is pulled, cord from the rest, which is tied into the cable on the bow, is pulled down and rotates the arm of the rest, bringing the prongs up. There is a stop on the rest that hits this post, and that is what determines the final height of the rest at full draw. One really nice thing about this rest is that it has a toolless adjustment, both vertically and horizontally. These little knobs are loosened, and then the rest can be moved back and forth or up and down in order to tune it. There are marks right here and on the front of the rest here to be able to gauge how much the rest has been moved and what the settings are once it's in place. The rest also comes with a padding around the entire arms to keep the arrow quiet if it rattles around while moving the bow. To load the arrow, this is a top loading rest. The arrow must come in through the top, snaps on, and then is fully contained. In the case of this bow, because of the sight up front, the arrow cannot come out in any way unless it's unknocked. Go ahead and fire a couple shots with this, see the action. The Apache rest is a fairly inexpensive rest, can be found in most places for somewhere around $60, sometimes a little bit less. It looks to be a pretty good performer and should be a great rest for the hunters looking for a nice, simple drop-away rest that'll get the job done.
Hi, this is Jeff from TRUGLO. I want to show you how to make the adjustments on the new downdraft rest from right-handed to left-handed. First start by loosening the windage lock, remove the mounting block, and then removing the elevation lock screw. The block will come off, flip the bracket over, reinstall the elevation screw. Just snug it back in place. Then remove the windage bar. Install it on the other side of the rest. Snug in place. And then remove the two screws that hold the containment arm. Pull the arm off. It's a little snug, but you get the rubber containment arm. And then on the other side is the rubber cap. Just pull that off, and then put the rubber cap you just pulled off on the opposite side. Take the other containment arm and reinstall it on the opposite side, and then your two screws put back in place, snug up, and take your mounting block and reinstall it. And then tighten up the windage block. There you go. And then the last thing you'll need to do is take your down cord and move it to the other side.
Hi, this is Jeff with TRUGLO. I want to show you how to convert your storm rest from right hand to left hand. You'll need a 9/64 Allen wrench. First, loosen the elevation adjustment and remove it. And then the windage block, just loosen it and remove it. Then take the rest, flip positions, reinstall the windage block. And then take your mounting block and elevation adjustment and reinstall it. It's usually best to start in the middle hole. As you can see, there's 3 different holes here. And then snug it up. And then you're ready to install it on the bow. Hi, this is Jeff with TRUGLO. I want to show you how to convert your Carbon XS drop-away rest from right hand to left hand. To make the conversion from right hand to left hand, you'll need a 9/64 Allen wrench. You'll first loosen the windage lock and remove that mount. And you notice there's a screw in here. Use the same Allen key. Loosen and remove that screw. And you'll notice the windage bar comes off. There's a nut that goes in the slot here that helps lock the windage bar on the rest. Switch positions, slide the nut in place, and then retighten the windage bar. You'll notice it's in the left hand position now. Take your mount, reinstall it, tighten it up a little bit, and then the last step is you'll loosen and remove the lock screw for the down cord for the cable and move it to the other position. Once you've done that, you're ready to mount it to your bow.